Don't just throw that away and like hate yourself because you're a tomboy. No, that can be your strength. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it to your friends and your loved ones as usual. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to be more feminine. In as much as I'm talking about femininity in this video, I feel like it's also important to pay attention to your character traits, if that makes sense. If you like this kind of video, then make sure you keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is your mindset. First of all, you need to realize that there are different people all around the world. Like, we are all different and unique in our own way. People have different upbringings, people have different, characters. Like, there's some people that grew up in a very dangerous zone where like they have to, defend themselves every time. There's some people that had to be independent from a very early age, while there are some people that literally were protected the whole time up until the point where they were able to be independent. It doesn't mean that both lifestyles or both character traits are better than the other. It just means that we can bring it together and make it work for ourselves. So the first thing I'm going to say is you need to be open-minded as an individual if you want to be more feminine. You're going to have to learn a lot of things along the way, and if you're not open-minded, you will not be able to receive these things and incorporate it into your lifestyle. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is rebranding yourself. You need to rebrand yourself. If you've gotten to a point where you do not like how you are at the moment and you're just tired of being very stiff, you're tired of being very always defensive and always being on the edge, you need to rebrand yourself. You need to feed your soul, because that's how your mentality changes, that's how your mindset changes. It eases you into the lifestyle that is meant for you, specifically for you. So I can be telling you something today, and the lifestyle I might be selling to you might not be your kind of lifestyle. It might not be the lifestyle that you want for yourself. And how do you feed your soul? Control what you listen to, control what comes into your space, what comes into your environment. Listen to things that are very positive, listen to things that would empower you, that will motivate you into being a better human being for yourself. And you might find somebody that has your kind of lifestyle. You might find someone that your spirit actually resonates with. I feel like once you do not feed your soul gets hungry, your spirit gets hungry. So imagine if you're starved for a very long time, you're gonna be weak, and your mindset, your mentality is gonna be very feeble. So anything goes. You will not be able to decipher what you need to keep for yourself. A lot of people are talking. The world is very chaotic. It will be very difficult to keep some certain things away from you, some kind of bad energy, bad vibes. It will be very hard. So you need to be very intentional. The next point I'm going to be talking about is your lifestyle. So you need to pay attention to your lifestyle. If you want to be more feminine, of course, it's very important. Go start saying. They say it takes like 3 weeks to a month to make something a habit. I don't know if that's true. From my research, that's what they say. It takes 3 weeks to a month to make a character or make something a habit. So you need to be intentional about your skincare, because obviously you're not going to be wearing makeup every time. So when you don't have makeup on your skin, it needs to be on fleek. I know we don't all have the perfect skin. Some people have good genes, some people have hormonal imbalance. There's so many things that can cause acne, and like a lot of that can affect your self-esteem, but you need to pay attention, and that's where all the regular visits can come in, like dermatology visits. That's what I'm trying to say. And I know that not everyone has the money for it, so that's why you start with what you have. Have a routine for the meantime. So find out what actually makes you break out. If it's sugar, some people break out when they take a lot of sugar, some people break out when they take a lot of milk. So you need to find out these things about your body. That's why you need to spend time with yourself to actually realize what is good for yourself. You need to pay attention to how you look, how you dress. It's very important. You need to dress according to your style. Even if you're a tomboy, you like to wear baggy outfits, baggy jeans, baggy trousers. There are several ways to style baggy jeans. There are several ways to style baggy outfits and still look very feminine. Don't just throw that away and like hate yourself because you're a tomboy. No, that can be your strength in fashion. There are people that actually dress like you. Anything that you want in this life, you can find it on the internet. Trust me, you can actually make your own style as long as you're comfortable in it and you can rock it. That's the most important thing. Confidence is the most important thing in an outfit. You need to have a you day, a self-pampering day, if I'm making sense, where you take care of your nails, you have your mani and pedi days, your hair, sometimes skin, facials. But another thing I want to actually incorporate is taking yourself out. And taking yourself out does not mean that you need to be fully dressed every time or with makeup. Don't get me wrong, these things actually boost your confidence when you look really good, when you dress really good, when you step out in style. Don't put yourself in a box where like you can't step out if you don't look a certain way, because then you're actually limiting yourself. Don't tie yourself into this whole box of, yeah, because I want to look feminine, I have to look like this, I have to look like that. No, you need to be able to enjoy yourself. The beauty about being feminine is that you can be feminine with or without makeup, with or without a certain type of outfit. Just be yourself. That's the most important thing, man. Just be who you are, but at the same time be in touch with your personality. I mean, look good regardless, with or without makeup. Look good. Try to spend time with yourself. Sometimes I do that. I go out and I don't have to wear makeup. I just go out to restaurants and just sit down and eat and drink as much as I want. Sometimes you don't need to even go out. You can do it in your house. Have a long bath. I usually do that. Fill up my bathtub with water, put in some bath bomb there, and just soak myself in there for hours. I might be listening to music. I might be, reading a book. I might be watching a movie. I might be listening to a podcast. Whatever I feel like doing at that point, I just do it. But that time is my time. I don't receive calls that time. I don't make calls that time. I don't talk to anyone that time. It's just for me. And I think that you should incorporate that into your lifestyle as well. Your hygiene. You need to be aware of yourself. You need to know when you're having a smell. You need to be aware of your hygiene. It's very important. I know as women, we have several hormones going through our body and our system, and sometimes you don't even know, because with PMS, before our period, there's discharge, there's a smell. When we're on our period, there's a smell. After your period, there might be discharge again and there's a smell. So you need to pay attention to your body cycle. Like, you need to pay attention to your body system inside. Make sure that you're always on point. Before you step out of your house, please use a deodorant. Deodorant is very important. If you don't use a deodorant and use fragrance, trust me, you've wasted that fragrance. These little things are very important. Make sure that you are not ashy. I like to say this, but then sometimes I get caught unawares, like maybe when I'm already outside and the weather is very cold, and even though I cream my skin in the morning on my hands or my legs or my feet, I will still step out. 2 hours, 3 hours later, I'm ashy again. That's why it's very important to have hand cream in your bag. So there's some certain things that you need to always, a lady needs to always have in their bags. You see, hand cream is very important. You see, pocket fragrance is very important. Hair comb or hairbrush, whatever, is very important. I think that should be a separate video, to be honest. I'm going to go into the next point, which is character-wise. You need to listen more and speak less. It's very important to listen more. I've tried to be intentional about this. Like, when I go out and I meet people, especially if I'm meeting someone for the first time, I like to listen to what this person is saying, and I like to listen to their mentality or their thought process, because it makes me know if I can have a civilized, normal conversation with you. It will help me know where your head is at. There's some people that you don't even need to stress yourself in an argument, because it's just a waste, and you only know such people by listening. So you need to listen more and speak less. It kind of makes you look more attentive to what the person is saying, which I think is an attractive trait, if I'm being honest. You should also know when to ask the right question. So that happens when you listen more. So when you listen more, you know the kind of questions to ask. You know how to pick people's brain, to know where their head is at, to know whether their mentality is right in some certain aspect of life. Don't listen to reply. You need to listen to understand. When you listen more, you tend to learn a lot more. I think it's very attractive. I like people that listen a lot. It's a conscious effort. It's an intentional process. We should try to embrace nature. I feel like that's something that we do not do. A lot of us do not do, and it's very important that we embrace nature. So by nature, I mean like going to serene spaces, so like the beach side, going to the woods, just chilling and just hearing the birds chirp, just listening to the breeze blow the trees. Oh, did you get my rhyme? Yeah, that's right. But yeah, just listening to like the trees and the birds sing, and just like being in your element and just reflecting on yourself. I feel that just helps, embrace your soft side, your feminine side. And in the process, you can equally be listening to music as well. Classical music, jazz music, soul music, because it just brings out your feminine side. It helps put you in that space where you just want to make your environment so peaceful, and like that's all you're about, like that peace, good vibes, positive energy. And even in this process where you're listening to all this kind of music, like the jazz, the classical, you could be journaling as well. It makes you even more creative. It opens your mind. And if you like to paint, things that just take your mind off the chaotic world that we live in. Next I'm going to talk about is, being closed off. The first thing I said in this video was be open-minded. And being open-minded means you should be down to earth, ready to listen and learn from anyone. The person doesn't have to be a high-class person for you to learn from the person. person. No, everyone has a unique knowledge in them. Everyone has something to give, something to offer. You should let people offer what they can offer, and if you don't want it, that's fine, but then just let them express themselves the way they know how to express themselves. You can't control people. Don't be uptight. Smile more, compliment people. I feel like when you compliment people, it helps you. It doesn't even really help the person. It helps you, makes you light. It just makes you happy that you've made someone smile. Makes you happy. When you smile at someone, the smile is contagious and it's organic. So I feel like once we start doing these little things, the world will be a better place. We should also know how to set boundaries. Be very assertive, where you are able to set boundaries so no one can disrespect you. Everybody needs to have this in them. It's a quality that you need in every aspect of your life. It helps you like sieve out people that are not meant to be in your space, and it's very important. And let me just tell you, not everybody needs to be around you. You can't grow with everybody. Sometimes you outgrow people, and that's fine. My last and final point is know how to enjoy your space alone. Know how to enjoy your alone time. I am the kind of person that loves my space. I enjoy my space. I can party in my space. I can cry in my space. I can do literally anything in my space. I am never bored, really and truly. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like people in my space, but it comes to a point where I just need everybody to leave. Obviously, there are times where I want people around, I want us to chill and have fun. Everything's about balance at the end of the day, but you need to know how to enjoy your space, because that's the only way you are able to set boundaries for yourself. That's the only way you are able to even learn about yourself. You don't need to be everywhere with everyone. But that's how people respect you when they don't see you often. It doesn't have to be every day, every minute, every second, because then they start taking you for granted. Like, okay, don't you have anything you're doing with your life? You know, it's very important to develop yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and of course share it to your friends and your loved ones. And I'm going to see you in my next one.